So I have these two Rexes that I got from King Supers. I've had them for a while. And the reason I haven't started painting them yet is because their legs were warped. So I put these little divider things between their legs to like warp them back into shape. And they've had them on for almost a year, so I think they're ready. If not, I'm busting out the heat gun. Alright, they're standing. But I want to see if they're gonna stay standing like that. So I'm gonna leave them here like this for a while. And if one of their legs is at least a bit warped back in the shape it used to be, then I'm gonna do something to fix it. And here's an interesting fact. I used these guys in the Mystery Island movie as the T-Rex is there to find that King Kong creature. It's not King Kong, but it is a similar creature to him. Alright, so I got both the Rexes primed, and I painted this one a little bit, sort of like to give the paint something to stick to. And I also covered some of the seams in that air dry clay I have. He had a little like holing gap on his tail, and I covered it up. Also covered up a little bit of the seam on the side. And I actually started painting one of them. So here's the first one. I think this one will be Tina. And this is the paint I used. So I mixed this color brown with this skin tone color right here. And I mixed it till it looked close to this image you'll see right here. I got the whole body painted. Well, not the head, because I'm going to paint that dark red. But I think it's looking pretty good. So I painted this one up, and I thought the brown was dark enough like in this image, but it's not really close. So I mixed some of this brown with this dark green and black color, and got a dark brownish green, or maybe just brown. And I think it's a close match to how that little baby T-Rex looks in that picture. And a little tip for you guys, always mix some water with your acrylic paint so the paint goes on smoothly. Mix it until it's like at least a milky consistency. Almost said that wrong. So I got them all painted up in the dark brown color. Looking pretty nice. Also used that same brown to color the claws on this one. Got the fingers here. In the original photo, the claws looked black, but I decided to go with brown to make it look more of a natural color. Now, I'm going to use this dark red and paint up the face. So far, Tina's looking nice here. Might need to paint the face a little bit more. Did a little bit of dry brushing right here. Tried my best to recreate what it looks like in the image. So I'm going to let the paint dry up a little bit. Paint the face up a little more. Then I'm going to try to paint the stripes on this guy. I mean girl. Tina's a girl. And here I got the other T-Rex, which I'm naming Aries. And I got some green patterning on him. Made it look slightly similar to how it looks in this picture, but I sort of used my little rule of cool and added a few other patterns. I had extra circles on the tail, and this little pattern on both legs right here. I think it turned out pretty cool. I like it. So I'm going to show you this trick I learned from Jurassic Compound. So I used this glue brush here, and gently brush the glue on the bottom of the feet so the paint wouldn't rub off. And so far the feet look pretty normal, besides from this foot with a little white spots on it. But I don't think it'll be a big deal. I mean, you're not going to see the bottom of the feet, just the dinosaur. Alright, so here I got Tina's patterns painted on. And I think the color looks pretty accurate to how it looks in that picture. And the stripes aren't really looking exactly how they should. I'm not really good at painting stripes or patterns. If you guys know a good tactic to paint stripes, please let me know. So in order to get this color, I mixed some of this yellow acrylic paint here with this flesh tone color that I have, and made this a yellow tan. After I paint up some of the patterns a bit more, I'm gonna paint on the eye with this green paint right here. Alright, I got both eyes painted, and it was definitely a hold your breath moment, because I was a little shaky, but I think both eyes look pretty good. And I also got the eyes of this guy. Again, also a hold your breath moment. For the eyes, I painted them this orange color right here. Also painted a little bit of the underbelly right here. And I dry brushed it a little bit, and it's the same green as the eyes on this T-Rex. Next up, I'm gonna mix the leftover paint in this thing with a little bit of red to make a flesh tone color, and paint the inside of the mouth. And then I'm gonna put a black slit in the eyes. Okay, next up I'm gonna paint their teeth. And for the teeth, I'm gonna mix the white with a little bit of this skin tone color. And I think it'll make an off-tone white color. Here's the before. After. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Tina and Aries. Both came out looking awesome, man. I love how they look. First, let's take a look at Tina here. Now, Tina, she's got the stripes, the brownish color, and the red color on her face, and the green eyes. Okay, let's compare Tina to her mate, Dash, the king of Prehistoric Island. And these two look pretty good together. Looking pretty nice, man. So you can tell these T-Rexes have the same sculpt as this one, but they're slightly different. From this angle, the body's a little thinner and the head's slightly bigger. Well, I didn't notice this until now. The tail is facing a different direction. But other than those differences, the sculpt is pretty much the same. Both the Rexes I painted are made by a company called Giroux, and as for this one, I don't know what company made this one in particular, but I like how they look together. We'll definitely be seeing this new custom of Tina in future Prehistoric Island films. Perhaps the remake of the second movie I'll work on, and also the fourth film, which will hopefully be coming soon this summer. And now let's compare Dash to his son, Aries. I did have a different name for him, but I don't remember what it was, so I decided to call him Aries. And I like how they look together. Now here we got Dash, Tina, and Aries together. All we need is the brother, Komodo. And I'll be making his custom soon. So I'm going to take these guys outside, get a few pictures. Hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.